I got back just in time. Heck. What the heck? Okay. I just, yeah, it said zero viewers at the top corner. I don't know. It says it's on air, yeah.
Not quite as long, didn't end in 6, but still a great game. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
God, it's lagging a little bit.
That's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Here we go. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, here's Crowell. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
I forgot the rules to this league, so I'm just going to play and hope I don't break any.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them.
Oh my God, Jimmy G. Come on.
This, of course, week 2 of the preseason, but we did have a couple of teams that got the extra game. The Hall of Fame game was played on a Thursday this year between Arizona and Dallas.
Yeah, and they welcomed in this year's Hall of Fame class of 2017. And what a class it was. Morton Anderson, the kicker, Terrell Davis, Kenny Easley, Jerry Jones, Jason Taylor, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Kurt Warner.
A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
It really is.
Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On second down, Wilson. And his throw here's in.
Who onside kicked? Wait, the Giants have Russell Wilson? What?
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play.
Oh yeah, he sent Eli, yeah.
But not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes. Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat.
I see how it is. You're not going to post mine in the chat? Okay. Okay.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
It's on. I just saw it go down. It's on.
Now Wilson on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Orleans Darkwa An 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
I don't want to be, so yeah, I don't plan on it.
The return man is Mario.
I'm stupid for trading these players away.
Take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Browns.
Wait, how do you know it's going to end in April?
And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
How do you know it's going to take till April?
Of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Jimmy Garoppolo, the starter here, finally lured away from the Patriots. What are some things you like about JG?
Well, I love his makeup, meaning obviously he has a physical ability, he can throw the football, but he's mentally tough as well. And he developed while he was there in New England. They actually trained him to be a starter even though he wasn't getting any type of snaps. And this guy adapts and thrives with the ability to play against pressure.
They find some open field here.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's all alone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell, 67 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and
yeah, Crowell.
Tied at 7 apiece.
Duke Johnson's on the block if you want him. Anybody want him? Duke Johnson.
And this will be a touchback as that sails.
I used to think he was David Johnson. It always confused me.
Back out onto the field. And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The left side throw complete to Adams.
What am I doing?
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good.
I really just need to take advantage of him trading Eli away. Yeah.
They'll run here with Vereen. Not much.
He traded Eli and a first just for Russell.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Wide open, it's Marshall complete. And he is out of bounds.
I forgot the Giants got Brandon Marshall.
Midfield. 15 yards there for number 15.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and
what's the score?
Throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Here's Vereen. Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 46 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. Here's Darkwa. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
I just realized this is the preseason. After this, that first half, it's going to put in all my freaking backups.
And the Giants have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. A screen complete to Crowell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now it's Crowell. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, week 4 of preseason every year.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
I don't feel like it's going to take till April to finish one season. I just don't feel like it's going to take that long.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a play fake. Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over them. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And some room to roll now.
This guy just got a pick 6 and he caught it in my end zone.
How? Down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Shut up.
And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
I did get a touchdown. Just wasn't. It's been a while.
But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Let's go. Blue 90. They begin with a run by Crowell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And a catch made by Kenny Britt. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On first down, Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Crowell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
I hate my life.
Sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
I'm going to look so trash. Why did I live stream this?
He sends it away. Back in the return.
Injuries should be on. Because Beckham would be hurt by now.
Officially, give him 15, and out will come the offense.
He's not even using Beckham that much. I just realized that.
The Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. Now a first down run here. This is Vereen. Room to run past midfield. And now running right through it. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Giants.
I hate my life.
Shane Vereen, 64 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
wait 1 second.
No longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
First Crowell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. On the counter, it's Crowell.
Come on, Crowell, if you were just a bit faster.
Right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
tight end here on the running play. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's got his tight end, Njoku. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Garoppolo on first down. Flushed out right.
What the? Jimmy G, what is wrong with you? Oh my God.
Gordon, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Who wants Jimmy Garoppolo?
Defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he gets this inside the 30.
If I had Corey Coleman right now, this game would be going different.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Let's go. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Airing one deep for Curse.
That's why I got you, Curse. That's why I got you. Go.
Jermaine Curse, 34 yards. And the Browns get a score close.
I just missed that. Are you serious?
The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The New York set to take the field. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. On the run, here's Vereen. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run again with Vereen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Hey, am I allowed to chew clock at any time?
Second down.
All right.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offense.
Most leagues I'm in say you can't until you're in the fourth.
second down. Here's Wilson. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Able to push his way through. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. To throw on 2nd down. Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's
Looks like the tides have changed for the Cleveland Browns.
Positioning, and it's picked off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks.
Hey, don't accept that trade yet, by the way.
He's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll run with Crowell.
What the?
Able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Call a timeout.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Come on, what?
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them
Redskins.
every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's
Not
a big
Redskins.
miss.
Yeah, he's on the Redskins.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
.46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Here's Beckham. Little razzle-dazzle by OBJ. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter
Elvis Dumerville's still in the league?
The return man here, Dwayne Harris.
I thought he would retire by now.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
To be honest, Toyota, if they haven't joined by now, I feel like you should replace them.
Accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. First throw now for the backup Manning. He's got Lewis. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Would it have been messed up if I paused it and went and put in my starters against his backups?
As your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Working from the gun, Manning. this one hauled in by Will Tye. And he gets it down to the third.
Yeah, I gotta put in my starting wide receivers. My backups are freaking like 60 overalls. Okay. Crap, I think I gave him the idea to do it too. Dang it.
Fresh set of downs here. Shotgun now for Manning. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's hit and taken down. Eli Sanders.
The heck, Marquette. Who would do that for a punter?
With a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 17. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive
low
because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the
defense.
Listen,
it's not like we're bad, okay?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set.
I haven't traded Myles Garrett. I'm about to, though.
The 3rd quarter. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe. Possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over. Put it
You'll send me 4 first for all. You're gonna have them.
Nice man. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long.
Oh, that's a pick. Okay, no, it's not. Okay.
Some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard. Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass?
I'm using Cody right now.
Room to run. This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long.
No, I didn't mean to do that. No.
Picked off with great anticipation. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take it.
I clicked X on accident. Dang it.
Now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says,
the heck?
Let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness,
Not
but
really.
also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Wait, who's off for John Ross?
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now Manning throwing on second down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph.
Dude, his back would be broke right now.
20 at the 19. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. From the gun, it's Manning. And he's got Will Tye complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
This one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
On the road,
shut up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Orleans Darkwa.
Shut up.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
You know what else was a blowout? Your game.
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Browns getting set to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
I give up.
A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll run with Darkwa. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was.
He's about to be a Brown. He's about to be a Brown.
Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Hey GLT, aren't you the Ravens? So, are you wondering why I traded those people too?
Let's see what the offense comes
Corey
with
Coleman,
here. 2nd and 8.
Kaiser, Peppers.
Operating from the gun. Manning hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead
I might regret it, but you know, I'm hoping I don't.
Window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Shut up. You convinced me. That's not my fault. Don't ever bring...
It's so important to tackle well against these guys.
Shut up.
That's easier said than
I'm
done.
not good at
The guy you're
defense.
trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one
As you
man
can
to
tell
get
by
him
the score,
down.
I'm not good at
And it did
defense.
right there. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
Listen, I'm the Browns. It's okay.
There on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first
They
down.
are. When did I say they weren't?
Probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good
I don't know
ball.
why you had to give me the
Nice
freaking
hold
Browns
for him.
Toyota when there were 50 other teams available.
Stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They
No,
are
I
in
didn't.
charge of this
They were
scenario
4th on my
right now.
list.
They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
All right, and you should have known. I'm not, am I?
Give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of
Oops.
the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get
It's
it,
supposed
but
to be
they
off.
knew where that marker
Oops.
was, and they stopped him just short of it.
Would it? Does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. The slot man in motion right. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Orleans Darkwa, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Again, it's Crowell. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here we go. Kessler on 4th down. as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
As they run the counter play. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Throw on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And to give this time to the tailback. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Play fake to Crowell, now Kessler. He's going to let it fly. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll run it again with Crowell. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's brought down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.